Do you like shortbread?
I do.
These are lovely.
The last time we came here, the GSX-R wasn't running well, and we thought it was a bit poorly. Sick. And the initial idea was that the cam timing was out, because we've got a manual cam chain tensioner on, and it looked like someone had been in there.
And the cam timing slipped when they fitted it, so it puts the cam timing out, so it causes other faults, because the cam position sensor doesn't align with the crank position sensor at an RPM, and it throws up faults. Anyway. We took it apart.
You took it apart.
Found a whole host of other horrors instead.
Yeah, I mean, let's just say that I don't think it's quite the bike we thought it was. I mean, for starters, we've got, it's obviously been raced, I think. Do you know it's been raced?
I think someone's tried to race it.
Someone's tried to race it.
They haven't done a very good job of it.
No. I mean, we've got the blanking plates off for the, what do you call them?
I got a mouth full of biscuit. I can't talk, I'm full of biscuit.
Yeah, the smog block-off plates.
Pair system.
Pair system, that's the one.
Bleeds air into the exhaust port for emissions.
Yeah.
So it's got those on it. Great, lovely, don't really need them.
No.
Complete, you could just put a bung on the end of it. But, when we took or attempted to take the coil sticks out to get to the plugs, that's when the horror story started.
Okay.
The damper's been getting into it.
Yeah.
And it's just exploded the coil sticks.
Right.
So they've gone wrong. So you've got to replace the coil sticks.
Which makes sense now, because the FI light that came on when we plugged it into the diagnostic system, it said it was the middle two coils.
Yeah, coil 2 and coil 3.
Yeah.
Because they were playing up. And that will give the same symptoms as what we were getting with the cam position sensor being wrong.
Yeah.
I.e. the cam position sensor here.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we've got to put 4 new coils in it.
Yeah.
Or 4 replacement coils, 4 plugs, service it, get it sorted, run it back on the dyno, clear faults, see what's going on with it.
Yeah. So we've got a new steering damper, because the old one was horrendous, wasn't it?
It was shot.
It was shot. So that we got a new.
You couldn't have rode the bike. It was dangerous to ride.
No, exactly.
You couldn't have rode that.
So this was £30 off eBay. We've also got.
Oh no, not off on an auction site.
On an auction site, sorry.
You can't name drop like that, you know. You're not getting any return on this.
Also got one of them, a linkage. It's believe it or not, it's had a lowering system on it. So it's got, at the moment, she's got lowered arms on, different arms on. So that's probably why.
An Oompa Loompa owned it.
An Oompa Loompa must have. At one stage, yeah.
So they got to be put back on. And while we're in here, we'll get rid of all this that we don't need. We don't need this exhaust valve motor with this little.
Don't we?
We'll just take it off.
Really?
We don't need it. We'll just take it out, switch it off, and
Okay.
it's just redundancy.
And
we'll wash it all in there.
Yeah.
Give it a good pressure wash.
And we are also, obviously, we've got to put grips on. I'm going to change the brakes because they got horrible Chinese disc on. I'm going to find some different discs. I mean, Chris has spent hundreds of pounds in crap suspension.
Well, there's a story to Chris's
I know.
one.
And his bike at the moment, he doesn't know this. This is really funny. It's his birthday today.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. He doesn't know this. It's 124 brake horsepower on a Dyno.
Yeah, but also, someone's been working on K-Tech forks who don't know what they're doing and buggered the forks up. So we've got to have the forks apart.
Oh, God. I'll just leave him, mate. Just don't say anything.
No, you can't ride it like that.
Really?
Yeah, it's like someone's put 50 weight oil in it.
Well, he's quite fat.
He ain't that fat. What's he, 15 stone?
18.
He ain't 18 stone, really? Never.
So, I mean, look, I'm happier coming in today and finding out.
You got the upper hand, though.
I have, mate.
Well, hang on a minute. At least his runs.
Well, yeah. Well, I'd rather it not run than make 124 horsepower.
Well, yours might only
That's
make 120 horsepower.
My S-Rad made more than that. And James has now confirmed he's coming to Benidorm with us.
Yes.
That's the old one, the one that was in it, the lowering kit. That's the new one. To the untrained eye, they're not very different. It's like it's almost nothing, but that translates to a massive difference in geometry. So, then it will. Millimeters means a lot.
It does. Depending on the linkage ratio, it could be it changes the ride out by like 5 mil. Got 2 mil on your dog boots.
Beautiful. Just gone to undo. I've got some training sprockets to go on. Got some Renthal and Tsubaki from B&C, and gone to taking the speed nut on the front, speed block at the front. Gone to undo the Big Bertha, and it's finger tight. It's finger loose.
Not finger wet, finger dry.
He's not wired up right. He's not wired up right, and he likes eating sparks. So we're just going to get this on film.
Well, you got to be doing it.
And safety first, James. Safety first. What about the goggles?
I'm ready to go.
Let's go.
And no one got harmed.
Right, so I'm back at JHS. So today's job, exhaust headers as well, because they were all blowing, so I had to buy some of those. 40 quid off eBay. So yeah, got to get those on, and we think the studs are going to be rotten and crack off, so we'll see what happens. Wish me luck. Just drain the coolant, and it's a miraculously nice colour. I was expecting it to be sort of shades of Fagan's bum, but actually it's alright. So I've got to get the rad off to try and change these headers because they're all blowing and rotten down there. So yeah, I've got no idea what I'm doing. Fortunately, the boys at JHS are here on hand to help me. Right, tank off, pretty straightforward, all looks fairly good and easy under there. The reason for that being, new air filter going in, and the way that these screws cracked off, I don't think this air filter has ever been changed or cleaned. So let's have a little look-see inside. I haven't actually opened this yet. Right, what's inside? Oh, pretty bloody immaculate, to be fair. That's actually not bad at all. So, anyway, it's good to check these things. Groovy. Right, that's the pipe across filter installed. Very simple, cleaned it all out underneath. All looking good. Parts are here. Oh yeah, oh my baby. Perfect. So we've also got standard service items. So the old classic NGK spark plugs. Coil packs look alright, they're not rattling. That's a good sign. That's a sign, isn't it? If they're gone, they rattle.
And they get rust on them.
And they get rust on them, but this looks pretty sweet. I don't have a proper tool, so I'm using a magnet to pull it out. Oh. Let's have a look. Focus. That doesn't look too bad. What do you think of this, Bono? Give us your professional diagnosis.
It's not too bad. You can see there's a bit of corrosion crept in there, a little bit of rust around the bottom of the plug, and a little bit of rust just crept in around the top. So probably about time to change them.
Is that normal though?
The corrosion, not so much, but this is a bike that's just been left for a little while. It's not been.
Right, so that's somehow water getting past that boot, the seal in there.
It could be just that the seal here is dried out a bit when we replace them. We put a bit of grease around there.
Right, okay.
Just to help it keep it soft and seal it.
Well, hopefully the rest are as good as that. Ready to tackle those head studs. So we need James for that. I've had a bit of a clear up. That's my pile of bits. No idea where everything goes. Yeah. Just as a side note, if anyone has got these on their bike, I don't like you. Gross. Right, I've had to call in the expert because I don't know what I'm doing. has the prep worked? Is that one? Is it? Oh no.
Oh, a
Okay.
little bit.
He's not enjoying it, is he?
They're not getting off on it, are they?
We got one. 1 out of 8's not bad.
Easy, just getting her arranging.
Yeah?
Yeah, getting her bike. 2.5 grand.
Yeah. So what do we do?
I'm going to get the heat gun and heat them up.
Okay. Smells nice. Hello, 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 hello. Okay. Look at that, 1 out. Oh, it's alright in there.
Well, it looks alright there actually, doesn't it?
Yeah. Just use that bit again. Somewhere over there is the bike. We got 3 studs out. No, 4 out of 8. So we ran out of gas and couldn't buy any more. So I'm going to call it a day and come back with some more camping gas. One of Al's getting on. He's on holiday. Lazy little.
So we're back at JHS, baby, and this is the first time we've both been here together and looking at each other's steeds. It's safe to say it hasn't gone too swimmingly. I've been away and James has been working on the bikes, and the GSXR isn't, I mean, it's okay, but we've unearthed some issues, haven't we, James?
1 or 2 issues
Yeah.
involving electrical issues and some rotational issues.
So the ECU is corroded, and that's causing the issue with the... we thought the cam timing was out, but it's not, so that's right. But the ECU has corroded, and it's not very well.
But why is it corroded?
I don't know, James. You're the professional.
You remember when you picked this bike up and come in, you said, I've got to put some tape over that hole
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And that's exactly where the ECU electrical
Yeah, I know.
connectors are. So all that muck has been going in there for how many years or months, and it's just corroded
Yeah.
the ECU pins enough to short them out.
Also, we found out there's a crack in the rear wheel, and the front is bent. I don't know why you're laughing, mate. On the other news is we put it on the dyno. So we put it on the dyno, James, didn't we?
Yeah,
that makes 150 horsepower, which is pretty good, isn't it?
It's not bad.
It's healthy.
For an old donkey.
It's healthy.
It's not bad.
Whereas the R1, what did the R1 make, Chris?
121.
121.
Yeah, but that's why this is what we're doing now. We've got stuff to do things with.
So
Well, you worry about your bike, I'll worry about mine, and I think the difference is, mate, is that this is actually a nice bike, whereas that, I mean, to bend and crack both wheels, it must have been in a proper big one. Maybe it happened on one of the 62,000 miles it's got on it.
So you haven't probably haven't been here since the update. I mean, Chris went out and bought an Olin shock and some K-Tech forks. I mean, this is really budget bike battle, isn't it, mate? Yeah.
Hang on, you only just turned that camera on because we were taking the piss. Hang on. The thing is, my forks, to be fair, were broken.
Yeah.
Right? They were screwed.
Yeah.
And it was either 300 quid fix
Yeah.
to get the stanchions and sorted, or go and buy those for 300 quid, which is what I did.
So you thought you'd round it off with a... You can fuck off as well. So you thought you'd round it off with a nice Olin shock?
Well, the same guy had it.
Yeah.
And
How convenient.
Yeah, but hang on. Here's the thing. It's always going to be worth that money that I paid for it. Always.
Yeah.
So you're spending money, but you're not losing money.
Budget
It's
bike
a 2 for
battle.
1 deal.
Exactly.
Isn't it? It's just go to Asda, go to Tesco's, any of that supermarket, it's 2 for 1, you've got to do it.
So we had an issue, didn't you, Chris? Well, I'll
yeah.
talk for you because you're too busy with that. So you've got that thing. This is a
so that-
decap pipe, isn't it?
Well, yeah. So that and that came with the bike, and it's basically there's nothing in it. So it's just a big hole, but it's causing a lot of power. We think.
You hope.
Hope.
Yeah.
It's causing a lot of power deficit because the gases. I mean, James will explain it better, but the gases sort of go in there and they get all turbulent and don't really know what to
They
do.
come in here, and then where the catalytic converter would normally be, they come for the catalytic converter to be distributed into the
Yeah.
tailpipe. What's happening is the gas are coming in there, allowed to expand out, then they got to contract back down, just like an old cherry bomb effect. And I think that's killing this bike.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed. I mean, I'd be happy. I think, to be fair, the K5 is probably more powerful anyway. If that makes 145, I'll be happy with that.
Yeah, we've got to get it. We've got to get to where we'd expect it to be at, and that's where it needs to be at.
Yeah.
We're not a million miles away. If this is the culprit, this thing will sing. This really will sing, because there's nothing fundamentally wrong with this. Yeah, it's got some mileage on it. It makes a few rattles, but fundamentally there's nothing wrong with it. It don't smoke its guts out.
I did start it a minute ago. There was a little bit of smoke.
Are you sure it wasn't a bit of rain that was down the pipes that fed in?
Well,
That has been raining, isn't it?
Blue.
It's the rainbow effect.
Okay. That's it. That's the positive mental attitude, the PMA.
Is it any better? Is the cherry bomb better?
Well, there's good news and there's bad news.
Okay.
The good news is we're getting loads of flames, and that's cool and elaborate, and people will hear me coming. But the bad news is, no, it's no better at all.
So what's it making?
132.
132.
It should be 145 at minimum, I would have thought.
Just pull up a different graph and then it'll pull that figure.
Yeah, placebo it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Bit like that one.
There you go. That's what it's made now. We've
There.
just changed it.
Yeah, and that's the difference there.
Yeah, look, there we go. That's it. That's what it is now.
Overlay,
There you go. Yeah, 146.
So
That's
it's,
it, 146.
so it's the entire rev range.
Yeah.
So that, I mean,
As soon as it comes on where it will come on the cam, here by 7, it doesn't. It's flat. It never comes on torque. It never gets
There's
any more
nothing. There's
torque.
nothing there.
No. You can't hear it. It doesn't even sound like it comes on the cam. It's 7. It's just flat. But we'll find out.
Is it? I was about to say vasectomy, but is it dissecting time? Oh.
She might have already been castrated. That's the problem.
Maybe it's an A2 bike. Oh. Let's get the important things right. The engine potentially has exploded. However, let's get the bar ends on.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is more my style. Because,
Yeah.
quite frankly, these blue things, anyone that puts any coloured anodised stuff on their bike is a fucking idiot.
I mean, you got a lovely little clutch lever there as well, haven't you? I mean,
Well, I've got a standard one over there actually.
have you?
so,
Okay. Like you say, let's get the important things out of the
Let's
way.
get the important things. Let's get looking good
Yeah.
first. You know, that's what we've got to do.
What are they?
These are the R&G, which is going to be a whole lot better than these.
Oh God, yeah.
Absolute
Rages.
snotters.
Oh, 1 week to go. Chris is really pissed off. I haven't seen him this eggy for a long time. The boys have got the cam chain off. Cam chain? Cam cover. It's not looking good. Yes, Chrissy? Don't know why you're so happy.
Should we do that thing when bikers on Instagram do this?
You want part to the end of the pier?
What? I mean,
Part from like the corner of some mountain road.
yeah.
Right, Bono? Yeah.
Right, so is there anything else I can get you guys? Because you're doing such a fantastic job. I mean, teamwork makes the dream work.
Beer.
Beer? There's cider.
Well, the ones in the fridge.
Should you be adjusting the valve clearances pissed?
Could go either way.
Could be better.
Pissed anyway.
Either they are pretty pissed, or these two probably possibly did them.
So basically what you're saying is the bike I bought is amazing.
Well, it might be a good horsepower increase.
Skim the heads, get the Dremel out, get the Dremel out.
A beaver on a stick.
Right, so James, so basically we've discussed we need a manual cam chain tensioner, but because we're leaving pretty much tomorrow, we haven't got any time. I like this machine. Is this a lathe?
Yeah.
I like it.
Right, that should get us started. Right, let me turn the gears down, get it slower.
Oh, I like that. I like that dial. It's like the Wheel of Fortune.
Right.
Don't touch that dial. So this is tapping the inside of it.
Yeah, put the thread on the inside of it.
And what's that bit of blue tack going round?
That's just a bit of lube, that's all.
Right.
So the thread's picking out, so it's dragging the
Okay, yeah. So that's
stop.
not under load.
No,
it's being
no.
sucked in.
Yeah, it's just been sucked in on the thread. As the thread just pulls it through.
And at the end, does it get sucked off?
Well, you could
Or
do.
blown off, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm a child.
There we're through, see?
Right, okay. So that's
what
how
I'll
you
do
make
now-
screws and
Reverse
stuff.
it.
And we've got everything. So we need a bolt now.
Just need a bolt and it's done. Al can stand down the Marines and the mounted police and all the other stuff that he's got on standby.
Okay.
Stand down now.
And where do we get a bolt from? Bolt shop. Bolts are
I'll
us.
have a look next door, yeah. One of the many DIY stores.
Sweet. When we're ready, can I turn that?
That's your gears, just like your gears in the bike. So this is your revolutions per minute.
Yeah.
So it's color coded. So for argument's sake, if I wanted 40 revolutions a minute,
Yeah.
I could select the gear and line up
On the red. Okay. Right.
And if you wanted to go faster, say you wanted to go 127
Yeah.
revolutions, or you wanted to go
Well, I mean that is quick.
550, so we've gone from 20 revolutions to 550, which is
Wow. Yeah. Don't put your hand in there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So James Holland, the legend, has made this manual cam chain tensioner because we're literally leaving in like 7 hours, and out of a bolt which I just went to Juson's to get, cut it down, threaded this thing, and now you can adjust the manual, adjust the cam chain tension, and then lock it off with that.
Easy.
Job done. Saved us £6 that.
Well, it saved us about 30 quid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can smell. You smell that? 15 horsepower?
Victory, I think is what you're smelling.
Nah.
Don't forget, you can show your support for the Budget Bike Battle Benidorm by purchasing these exclusive BBB4 t-shirts and hoodies. Be the envy of your friends and lovers with this iconic tropical 44T holiday motif. Pina Colada.